can never understand this one, because obviously, you know, a manager wants to play the players that he thinks, you know, are the correct to go out there and win the game. Obviously, some United fans have even said, you know, if you bring on an academy product, Old Trafford lights up. So, I mean, how do you feel has been with the treatment of Kobbie Mainoo?
Well, there's a lot of talk around Kobbie Mainoo, and he broke onto the scene. I mean, he was in England. We're all talking about he's the future of Manchester United, still only 20 years of age. And his game time has been few and far between this season. You even see him, make changes. He makes a lot of changes, a lot of defensive changes. I mean, last night he brings Mason Mount on. He's got to try and go and win the game. Yeah. They have a chance to climb up the table and be right in the mix, and they just keep missing this opportunity. The league is wide open, and he's always going to get asked about academy players, because we go back to the class of '92. Manchester United's history bringing academy players through is remarkable. And when you've got a player of Kobbie's quality and he's not being given an opportunity, I look at the middle of the park with Bruno and Casemiro. I mean, it was 2 years ago, everyone was saying Casemiro's legs have gone, all these kind of things. And Kobbie's just not getting enough game time for me. He's a special young talent and he has to be given more opportunities. But I think when it's asked there talking about academy players, he must be seeing something. He must be going, look, I'm not just not playing Kobbie Mainoo because he's an academy graduate. Yeah. He's playing who he thinks can play the best. Surely as a manager, put the players that you can think they'll get best results now.
Yeah, but I was at the game and I watched the game, you know, and Casemiro, he's playing Casemiro. There's a reason why he's playing him, because he keeps his game tight. That's why it becomes less running-wise for him. And Fernandes is the creativity around him. Yeah. Mainoo, if he plays him, you know, look, if you keep a player on the bench and he's that young, he's never going to get better. Because that's his, I mean, we all been there, right? It wasn't like a coach looked at us. My coach at that time was like, oh, he didn't look at me and say like, oh, you're 19, no, play. And we had also stars in our team. This kid wants to play. And if you don't want to play him, find a solution for him. Yeah. Because now you have a team. It's not like he cannot get in that team or he's not good enough to play in that team, right? Because you're watching someone, like you said, we were talking about him, look what he was doing and opening up. And people, everybody was watching him. And now you want to tell me that quickly he became that bad that he cannot make it in your team anymore? Yeah. Come on, guys. This is also the way you play, the system you play. If you looked at yesterday, Diallo was the only one that was dangerous. The opposite side, they had no one attacking.
Yeah. He was the future of Manchester United. You look when they won the FA Cup.
He was unplayable.
He was unplayable. Yeah. And then all of a sudden now we're looking, we fast forward and going, this is where he should now be. Yeah. On the up, still keep going. And we're just, unfortunate for him, he's not getting any game time.
Yeah, well, when you talk about Manchester United and transfers, it's always significant. There's always a lot of interest because it's one of the biggest clubs on the planet, and therefore the fans are desperate to know what they're going to do in January, actual incomings. And we've got a little bit of breaking news here on Sky Sports News with regards to what they're looking to do, not necessarily in January. However, they have explored the possibility of signing players.
Manchester United could be on the verge of a bold transfer move as rumours circulate about a potential swap deal involving French striker Jean-Philippe Mateta and United's young midfield prospect, Kobbie Mainoo. With the January transfer window in full swing, the Red Devils appear determined to strengthen both their attack and midfield, and a creative exchange could provide a cost-effective solution. Jean-Philippe Mateta has made a name for himself in Ligue 1 with his physical presence, aerial ability, and knack for finding the back of the net. Though not yet a household name in the Premier League, his profile matches United's need for a powerful striker capable of leading the line and offering an alternative to the club's current attacking options. On the other hand, Kobbie Mainoo is widely regarded as one of Manchester United's brightest young talents. The 18-year-old midfielder has impressed coaches at Carrington with his tactical intelligence, energy, and composure on the ball. Integrating him more fully into the first team could be a significant step in Michael Carrick's plan to build a dynamic, forward-thinking squad. Sources suggest that preliminary talks between the clubs are underway, but nothing has been finalized. The potential swap has generated excitement among fans, who are eager to see how United's management will navigate the transfer market to balance immediate impact with long-term development. If the deal goes through, it could signal a new era of ambitious transfers at Old Trafford, combining experienced talent with emerging youth prospects. Both Mateta and Mainoo bring qualities that could help reshape Manchester United's squad, making this potential move one of the most intriguing stories of the season.